Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. We're about a week away from BlizzCon, and we're about 2.5 weeks away from the next major patch for World of Warcraft Dragonflight, which is going to be patch 10.2. And with 10.2 comes a brand new Mythic Plus season, so Season 3 will be upon us. I'm definitely looking forward to that, looking forward to flexing my marksmanship muscles a little bit and see if we can push even higher than we did in Season 2. And then also we have the next raid tier, which is going to be Amir Drasil, the Dream's Hope, and that's going to be the latest raid tier for World of Warcraft. And with new raid tier comes new raid gear, and that's going to be the main point that we're going to be talking about in this video today. Because there is an upcoming PTR patch notes that was just uploaded to Wowhead, the article was, which is what you can see here on the screen. I will put a link to it down in the description of the video. I would encourage you to check it out for yourself. There's some more changes other than just Marksman Hunter. But basically, we're finally seeing some changes on the PTR. The PTR has been really quiet for Marksman. There's not been too many changes. I've only posted 2 videos prior to this. The first one was about the initial look at the tier sets. Throw that out the window. Nobody cares anymore. We have new tier sets and new tier set bonuses, I should say. And then also, I had one for the new Hunter's Mark change. It's a very nominal DPS increase for your whole group, but it's still worth having at least one hunter for. I do have a video if you'd like to check that one out. But we do have these 2 and 4 set tier bonuses to talk about today, and we'll kind of look at the how our builds might change and how our DPS mindset might have to change, at least in its current iteration. Things could change, of course. We still have, like I said, 2.5 weeks before this does go live officially. And the funny thing was, I'd actually recorded this entire video, had it ready for upload, and was just checking to make sure everything was going to pass YouTube's many checks and balances, and then they actually put the new tier set in game. So I had to go and just kind of basically redo this. So looking at the tier set bonuses right now, this is the 2 set. So it now increases the rapid fire damage and causes rapid fire to launch a volley whenever empowered by trick shots. So that is a completely different volley than the one you would talent for, meaning you don't have to have volley talented, or it could be talented and on cooldown, and it's still going to give you volley. And when you get volley, it does give you 6 seconds of true shot as well. And I just said true shot, I meant trick shots. I keep doing that on these recordings. I gotta work on that. Too many T shots, whatever it may be. Anyway, so trick shots is going to be very important. It's going to be really great for an AoE build. So this is going to give you another volley. Won't give you salvo, but it'll allow you to free cast more rapid fires, more aim shots, and then pump up your bonus damage from bullet storm, because that counts number of bounces to get up to 10 up to a 10 stack faster, which will then increase the damage of your multi shots, which will be great, and then give you trick shots. And it just really it's a nice damage increase and quality of life increase overall. This does aim to help a little bit with single target damage. I know that kind of sounds redundant, but hear me out. We'll kind of get to it here in a second. And then also the 4 set bonus. So now, whenever you spend focus, you have a chance to reset the cooldown completely of rapid fire, which right now rapid fire is a 20-second cooldown. And with one of your abilities in your talent tree, you can actually lower that to 18. And then it does cause it to fire 100% more shots during its channel, and that being rapid fire. So rapid fire has 7 shots so far, and every time a shot goes out, it does give you 1 more focus. So when it gives you 100% more shots, it's 100% more focus as well. So we're going to have a lot more focus in our build, and we're going to lose some of our focus building abilities, so this might be definitely a good thing. And so that's what's on the post, and this is actually what's live in the PTR right now. So they gave us some more concrete numbers to work with, and I'm still kind of playing around with this, so this is really kind of just a discussion, first look at the new class tuning, the new set bonuses for us on a hunter. So please leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to chat with you guys. So this is what the 2 sets says in the PTR. So rapid fire does 20% additional damage, which is going to be great for single target and for AoE. And trick shots causes rapid fire to launch a volley for 6 seconds, which then, of course, gives you 6 seconds of trick shots, dealing 100% normal damage. And so that 100% normal damage should be, I believe, what they're talking about for volley. And then the 4-set reads like this. Every 10 focus you spend has 3% chance to reset the cooldown of rapid fire and cause your next rapid fire to shoot 100% additional shots during its channel. So this one, the 4-set basically just gave us some more concrete numbers. So I'm kind of jumping ahead. I have a different build that we're going to be talking about here in just a second. So what the heck? Let's go ahead and pop that up. My guy's been sleeping here for a little bit. But it says every 10 seconds you spend, or keep saying that, 10 focus. There we go. I'm having a rough night tonight. So your aim shot's 35 focus. So that would lead me to believe that every time you use an aim shot, you have what? 3, 6, 9, like 11.5-ish, 11%. I guess it would be what? 10.5. There we go. I can do math, I swear. It'd be like 10.5% chance to automatically get your rapid fire back up. And this thing just munches through rapid fires. So you can, if you get kind of lucky, you can just sit there and go like rapid fire, and then volley comes up. Then you're going to go aim shot, and then maybe that aim shot gives you your rapid fire back. Then you use your rapid fire again. Oh, guess what? Now you have another thing of volley, which has more trick shots, and then you can just keep going and going and going. And then on top of that, if you have volley in your kit, it's going to help even more. So there is a lot of craziness that can happen really quick. It is all proc based, so do keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and take a look at our talents. I'm going to stay away from the hunter points. Those are pretty much standard for both single target and AoE. Those really won't change at all. But I'm really more interested on this side of the tree. So I'm currently live in game in retail. So this isn't PTR changes, but none of the abilities have changed position. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with it for now. The one big change that we saw, I've talked about it in previous videos, was the change to Windrunner's Guidance. So we are going to lose a bit of pop in like elongated true shots, especially our first one on a pull, which is where we do the most damage we will throughout the entire fight, and except for maybe bullseye, since we'll be critting so much. We'll have like 70 or 80% chance to crit. But this is what I'm looking at as a build right now. And again, please share your builds down below, and let's talk about it. Let's continue to build together and see what we can come up with. So obviously you have your point in aim shot, and then you put your point in crack shot. By the way, I'm going to do single target first. Get ahead of myself. Then 1 point in rapid fire, 2 points in streamline, and then we have our 1 point in lone wolf, 2 points in careful aim. That's going to open up the bottom part of the tree. And I'm skipping points right now for a reason. So right now in the game, we are using In the Rhythm, which gives you 12% haste whenever you complete a rapid fire. We're most likely moving to surging shots, because this increases the damage of rapid fire, which is going to hit like a truck now, by 35%, and then gives, on top of your new tier set, it gives aim shot a 15% chance to reset the cooldown of rapid fire. So I don't know if those they stack, meaning is it a 15% independent and then like an 11 or a 10.5% independent, or is it together? Like, so basically whenever you use an aim shot, you have a 25% chance to automatically get your rapid fire back and then do, nutty damage. Not sure on that yet. I have to do some more testing, and I'm hoping that Glitchy and I can actually go and try some Mythic Plus dungeons and see what our builds can really do. But I'm going to go ahead and put a point there in surging shots, and then this is where it gets weird, because aim shot and rapid fire are doing the most damage that they have in quite some time. Or I should say, more like rapid fire. This is probably the beefiest I've ever seen rapid fire. So there's certain gameplay that Blizzard is really pushing right now. So you're going to put your 2 points in Hunter's Knowledge, and we have 9 points left to spend. We obviously want to get down here, and this part of the tree isn't changing, at least not right now. There's a couple of different ways you can do that. Right now, you put a point in Deathblow and Razor Fragments, and I'm still kind of torn if we should be running with Volley or not. So basically, you would have 2 volleys, meaning this is how you're going to get your trick shots. Because otherwise, you put points in multi-shot to get down to trick shots, but you're never going to proc it because you're on a single target boss. Volley is the only way for single target for you to proc your trick shots, except for this ability here, which is bombardment. I'm not sure if we're going to see some play or not. I could see if you're running with kill shot to try to run with this. So basically, whenever you use your kill shot, it will proc and give you a charge of trick shots, which then would in turn, when you use your rapid fire, use your volley, which then you could continue to build on that. So it's looking like right now we'll probably want to run with volley, but that's not set in stone, and I have a lot of playing around to do in the trees. It's a little weird because there's like different, I don't know, different things that I'm trying to do, but not enough points to do all of them. So I'm trying to pick and choose and figure out what's the best course of action for us. But right now, I'm still wanting to put a point here and improve steady shot. I've complained in any video I talk to people about, or it just am in general. I don't think that this should be a talent. It should just be general. Whenever you use steady shot, it gives you focus. I think this is a completely wasted point. And if they could get rid of literally 2 wasted points in our tree, we could do so much with that. And those 2 points are improved steady shot and trick shots. Trick shots should come with multi-shot. That's ridiculous that you have to spend 2 points to get one ability and to do what it's supposed to do. And then also the improved steady shot, that should just be baseline. I think it's so dumb that you have to waste points on it. You could literally use those points in 2 spots that would do so many wonders for our build. But we have to go ahead and get down here, and we want to get to tactical reload, which is the ability that lowers your cooldown of your rapid fire by 10% or 2 seconds. So you can put 2 points here, and this is probably where we're going with these, because once you see how much damage that rapid fire does, you want to do more damage with it. So you'll put your 2 points in focused aim, 1 point in tactical reload, 1 point in Serpent Stalker's trickery. So we have 1 more point left to spend. So you can put that in a couple of different places. Right now, I have been putting it in precise shots, just to give us a little bit of pop in precise shots. But again, this is very flexible right now. I'm really trying to get it into some mythic pluses, or get on a dummy for a while and really see what this thing can do. But then you'll put your point in bullseye, 2 points in Legacy of the Windrunners. Should be 1 point. I don't know why it's 2. Come on, Blizzard. And then Windrunner's Guidance. And mind you, this is the old Windrunner's Guidance, not the new one, but you'll still most likely be running with the new one. And then your True Shot, 2 points in Eagle Talons, and then 1 point in Unerring Vision. But I could definitely see the farther we go into the expansion, even if this is the last tier, that you might see some calling the shots play. But just I'm not going to put it in here just yet. So now I have 2 points left to spend, and those 2 points normally go in steady focus. But if you put 1 point in volley, you can skip steady focus, which is another reason why we're probably going to run with volley over anything else, because that frees up an extra point to spend elsewhere. So what I can do is I'm actually getting both of my focused aims. I'm skipping the target practice, which increases the damage of arcane shot and multi-shot. Or I can go ahead and put 2 points basically elsewhere. So I can put 2 points in killer accuracy. I could put 2 points in sharpshooter, increases my critical strike damage by 4%. Probably not really worthwhile. I can put, I guess I forgot to put a point in lock and load. My bad. Whoops. So put a point in lock and load, and then you have 1 more point to spend. So I'm most likely putting that on precise shots. And the reason I say that is I don't normally cast arcane shots unless I have a precise shot proc. So because of that, I want those to do more damage. So I'm probably going to put that point in precise shots over target practice. And since we're putting 2 points in focused aim, we don't need to put points in target practice to get down here to tactical reload. So if I was going into a single target fight like tomorrow in Amirdrasil, I'm going to move a point here, and I'm probably going to put a point there, because I don't really like Steel Trap. You guys know that. I complain about it a lot. This would be, in theory, this would be what my build would look like as everything sets right now in the PTR. Things can change. I understand that. So now let's look, and this is what an AoE build would be. So I just moved that point. We're going to move it back. And this is what my AoE build would look like. And AoE is actually much more streamlined than single target. Single target is the one that has a few question marks. So point in aim shot, point in crack shot, and 2 points in precise shots. The reason I'm doing precise shots is because that's going to increase the damage of your multi-shots. in AoE, multi-shots do a lot of damage because you're augmenting them with precise shots, with target practice, and with bullet storm. That's the key, and we're going to be getting a lot more bounces out with your rapid fires because you're going to have more rapid fires, which means you're going to stack your bullet storm faster, which means those are going to be doing more damage longer, which is always a good thing. So then 1 point in rapid fire, 2 points in streamline, 2 points in careful aim, 1 point in lone wolf. That opens up here, down here once again. Surging shots, put the point there. Then multi-shot, trick shots, still again. Why do we have to do this? Just literally move trick shots like into there and then just move this over. That's all you have to do. And then that would allow us, I guess they'd have, maybe if they moved this here, this became into multi-shot, and then there was a line here, that would easily allow us to get to light ammo or heavy ammo, Blizzard. Please, please, that would be huge, being able to get rid of our 7 target, or excuse me, our 5 target cap. Come on, Blizzard, please. I know you don't watch my stuff, but please. And then 1 point in volley, and then we have to fill out the rest of the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 point in target practice, 1 point in tactical reload, 1 point in serpent stalker's trickery, and then we're going to come back up here and do death blow and razor fragments for now, at least. Maybe we'll move it later on because we do want to put points in some of these other abilities. And then 1 point in steady, improved steady shot. Again, probably shouldn't be an actual point spender. Then bullet storm, salvo, and then we'll do true shot, 2 points in eagle talons, which should be 1, doesn't need to be 2. Your unerring vision, bullseye, legacy of the windrunners, and windrunners guidance. So this is actually exactly what my build looks like right now in game for season 2. If I want to maximize my damage with my rapid fires though, so clearly I haven't done that yet. So what I should probably do is actually move death blow and move that here into Hunter's Knowledge. It gives us a 10% additional chance to crit with those 2 abilities. I have a base 35% chance to crit, so I'll have basically a base 45% chance to crit on something I'm going to be using all the time. It's going to be doing significantly more damage thanks to tier gear and also thanks to our talents. I'll probably move those points there now that I think about that, and then back to bullet storm back here and fill out the rest of the tree. So things that can move. If you're wanting to move points, the only really thing you should be moving it to would be either heavy ammo or light ammo if you desperately need to. And then that's the one you're probably going to move this steady shot. I love improved steady shot. I know it's a waste of a point. It's actually a DPS loss on Sims, but it just feels so bad to just kind of wait on focus after a while. But yeah, this is what my AoE build would look like if I was going into Mythic Plus, and if I do any Mythic Plus testing, this will be the exact build that I am going to be running with. But what do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got to this point, thank you. This has been so much fun to continue to grow the channel together with you guys. And I'm back. Wedding season is finally officially over, so I'm back to doing some more live streams. We actually just started a WoW Classic Hardcore stream tonight with my buddy and best friend Colton. I have Raid will be live again. I will be live streaming my raids. I'm excited about that. Get back into the swing of things. And life is settling down for the girls that are here with me as well. So Rosie, our new dog, I haven't really showed her too much off. She's been a very good girl tonight, haven't you? So I think we're going to go head to bed now, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Eggplant. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Good job. You did such a good job.